It's time to celebrate the sheer lunacy that is women on TikTok.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids.
No. Oh my God.
Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year. And you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of my league. How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make $50K a year? Second is I don't date men that are younger than me because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. 26 to 35 is the age limit. Okay, I feel like 35 is pushing it because they look old as already. Oh, I'm 26. I'm a baby. So yeah, you have to have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats because I have 3 kids. Oh, I want them to be comfortable whenever we go with you on a trip or something. You want me to come with you? I'm going to bring my kids, and you need to have enough space for my kids. So that's why I require you to have an SUV and a vehicle of your own if you're going to be dating me.
Yeah,
another requirement is that you have to have a property under your name, and you have to be looking into getting your second property. You have to get a home that has 6 rooms because each of my kids have to be in their own room. So you have to be considerate. Purchase a house that has 6 rooms because that's only common sense. Like,
how much money does she think $130,000 salary a year buys now?
6 bedrooms, $130K. Yeah, good luck.
A 6-bedroom house is going to be, in this economy, minimum $500,000. So you're talking about a $3,000 per month mortgage.
The lair has got 6 bedrooms and 2 kitchens.
And the only reason you got it for a steal is because it was in disarray.
No. It was okay in condition. I think I got it because, one, the neighborhood is gray and the house is haunted.
Oh, yeah, haunted. Yeah, that never helps. Yeah. But man, oh man, the nerve. I love. She's like, I'm a baby, honey. You're a baby from the neck up, from the neck down. I bet you look like a shriveled nutsack.
From the neck up, she looks like the baby that fat bastard ate. From the neck down, she looks like fat bastard.
Well,
I'm gonna eat you, baby.
So you want this guy to have 3 cars, 6 bedrooms, make a minimum of $130K.
6 bedrooms and another property on the way.
And another property on the way. And for a woman that's already extremely pre-fucked, has between 1, maybe 3 baby daddies.
Yep.
Kids that are not going to be very ungrateful. So guess what?
Yeah.
Hell to the no.
You're responsible for all that, only to be told you're not their father every time you try to discipline one of those kids.
That's right. Just walk off the lot, man.
That woman,
don't even kick the tires.
She is on the express train, and I'm sure she's going to get a train run on her, too, all the way to Box Twine and Catlin.
She's going to get 64 inches?
64 inches. Short king-itis all up in that shit.
Oh, my God.
64 inches gives bitches stitches, I'm just saying. Next. As if it could possibly get worse.
Just remember that one day your tits will sag down to your knees.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be dead and buried in the ground, so you might as well just be a whore now. You might as well. I don't make the rule.
Okay.
It's a technique. It's not the
now, first of all, when you look at that woman's face,
you know she's fat as fuck.
You know she is. She's got the flying squirrel suit going on.
Gravitationally.
She's got a face like the penguin.
Oswald Gobblecock.
Yeah, she's Oswald Gobblecock. And it's going to be nothing but a train wreck. She's going to have some fada. So, yeah, listen, man.
I'm sure there was a train or two in college that did some wrecking.
Yeah. Dumbo used his ears to fly. She used her beagle ears to fly.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on after that one. That was just
that's horrible.
Now I have that image in my head. Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome.
At the end of the day, all men want is to watch football, drink light beers in a jerk circle with each other, and just like be gay for each other. That's what they really want. They don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want to get
Okay,
All
this
right.
is a woman who is clearly in her late 30s. You can tell by looking at her face.
Her tits are hanging down.
She is still attempting to thirst trap with the cleavage out. Mm-hmm. Bottom line is, men are not going for her anymore, and so she has had to concoct reasons as to why.
What the thing is women historically controlled men with blame, shame, and guilt.
I have another one for the book. When women have excuses for why they're single, it is a cunt-coction.
Oh.
It's going in the Papanomicon, ladies and germs. I said it now.
Concoction.
A cunt-coction
Excuse?
for why they're single. Because it's all just excuses and bullshit. We know that. You're not fooling anyone, baby.
But women have controlled men with blame, shame, and guilt since the beginning of time.
That's right. And it works when you're young and fertile. Once you're not, we stop caring.
It doesn't even work anymore.
And that's what it is. Like, these women are so used to privilege when they're suddenly on an equal footing to men. It's not fair.
Yeah, and they sit there and they say, well, if you're a real man, you would have this woman and you do all this stuff for her. Again, like, you're being qualified on what you provide.
Exactly.
Now, fuck off.
And what is provided in return? Usually entitlement like this.
Mm-hmm. Well, she can fly to the kitchen from the upper landing of the house, maybe, with her flying squirrel suit. She can challenge Count Dracula to suck your soul out your ball sack.
That sounds... She's cunt Dracula.
It's going in the book.
When she was younger, she was Count Cacula. She was gagging on that shit.
No, get
she was definitely
married. If someone
counting
can
the cat.
provide for
Yes, she was. Oh, my gosh.
themselves now, I feel like men have lost their purpose. Like, they don't feel the need to seek out a woman and start a family.
Why?
They don't feel the need to, like, work really hard to make a bunch of money to, like, make a family and
Again, why?
provide for a woman. Like, they
Stop
don't
it
want to do
right
that.
there.
Well, the thing is,
Okay.
most women now are waiting until they're over 30 to even consider contemplating marriage. By then, you're already in your second fertility window.
Why in the fuck would a man do all that when all she has to say is, I'm not happy? She walks away with half your efforts. And then because of the child support, alimony, and medical insurance for any kids you have, the other half of your shit is going to get siphoned off.
There you go.
For a fucking, she's a 3 at best.
It's bad news bears,
No,
honey.
listen, gentlemen.
Those are not moles. That's those are turd particles from the last
No.
dude farted on her.
Okay, no. That's actually a leading indicator for insulin resistance.
That's good times, baby.
So she's on her way to becoming a type 2 diabetic.
Well,
and
yeah,
you're
you
going to
can
pay
tell.
for that with all the medical bills and bullshit. So no.
She's really trying to cover up the fact that she is overweight. But I'm sorry, like, if you're waiting until you're a size 16 to start looking for a husband, you're your own problem.
Correct.
That, and if your cleavage is halfway down your chest,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, baby. We're not.
How does
looking-
that even happen?
We're not. I'm not. Cleavage is like 2 inches from the base of the neck to the sternum. That's where they're good. They're nice.
Yeah.
They're perky. They're playful.
I
When
look
they-
at
when
her
they-
tits and I think of the opening credits of My Cousin Vinny. Way down south, way down south,
Wow.
just across the border. Ooh, okay. All right, let's see what else this Quantaha has to say.
Hey guys, it's Julia.
They just want to be with each other in a jerk circle, watching football and drinking light beers. They're intimidated by strong, independent women, and rather than be a man and step up to the plate and show what they can provide
Gotta- we gotta
for
dignify that with a
a
response.
strong, independent woman and what they could do for her, they are pussies and they just go back to each other and just want to hang out with each other and don't want to put an effort
Yeah.
towards
Why?
securing a strong woman. And then all of a
because
sudden
men
they're
are simple
40 and
creatures.
I'm sorry. If you're strong and independent, why are you lecturing men on not providing for a woman?
Yeah.
You know what she really needs to do as a power move? Well, she should have done. All the boys are over watching the football game. She brings her man a sandwich and a beer, maybe even a little bit of whiskey.
Gives him a blowjob right there in front of everybody.
You were one step ahead of me, right there.
There you go. Yeah. Unfortunately, and the way that her cleavage is, the nice thing is she doesn't have to worry about hurting her knees because she could just kneel on her own tits.
She looks
Provide
like
a little bit of padding.
she looks like a female version of Boris Karloff. I'm
Step
just
into
saying.
my Boris Karloff office for your
God.
audition on the black leather couch. Woo!
Woo!
All right.
Walk through. We're getting a walk
Get the
through.
walkthrough for that one, baby. All right.
Yeah.
Damn it.
We
Oh,
are
this woman makes
savages.
it too easy.
They're like, why am I so lonely? I know I'm right.
No, you're
I know this
projecting.
for a fact. They just want to gamble on their sports at a bar every Friday, Saturday, Sunday with the boys. And they're 38 years old.
So what?
Thank you.
That shows you her age group.
Yeah, but here's
She's
the
in her
thing.
late 30s.
Once a man gets to the age of 38 and he is not married, the chances are he never will get married.
And here's the bottom line for women like this who think like this and make videos like this, talk like this to their friends. If the men in your life are like this, it's because they don't want to be around you. It's not that they just would rather hang out with their friends. It's that they would rather hang out with their friends instead of you. Because you approach them with this entitled attitude of you're strong and independent, but somehow you are still owed provisions and attention from a person just for existing. No, you have to earn that.
In a system that punishes a man for being a man
Yes.
and rewards a woman for breaking the contract if he decides to step up and prove he can provide. Fuck off.
Sorry, honey, but boxed one in Catland, table for one. Your booth is ready.
Yeah.
Next.
Check yourself into Meowschwitz.
My body count is 1,572, and so I don't think
Look at his face.
He's doing the math.
Yeah.
Let it sink in. She sure did. Do you have any idea what, like, if she ever actually had a child, what kind of a Gollum baby would come out of that shit with 1,572 different dudes' DNA flushing around in that? Holy smoking Joe Frazier.
So her body count is over 1,000. Pop, how many miles of Mr. Right is that?
I'm doing the math
That's
right
8
now,
million.
baby.
Oh, you go for it. We'll let it run.
1,572, and so I don't think body count should matter, to be honest. Like,
course
I don't
not.
know. I've heard a lot of numbers, and it just doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Are you speechless?
Yeah,
You want it not
just
to matter.
Kind of said you're
That's right.
Excuse me, you can't shame people because of their body
Yes,
count.
you
you
can.
can.
1,500, whatever.
72. 72.
15,
That's insane.
72
Just say you're
times
jealous.
6 inches
Yeah, I'm so
times
jealous.
220
I don't
thrusts.
think being a virgin matters because, again, same with body count, like it doesn't really affect anything. But I feel like there is a stigma around like once you take someone's virginity, like they're obsessed and crazy about you. So maybe that would kind of make me not want to do that.
That's
I mean,
2,075,040
you could teach me.
inches.
2,075,040 inches.
That's-
How does that break down by feet?
All right.
Divide that by 12.
Divided by 12. Okay. That's 24,980 feet.
So what you're telling me is she's an intercontinental ballistic missile.
Yes.
She needs
She's
a
flying at
ballistic
25,000 feet, man.
missile. Yeah, let's get out of here. Whew, wow. That's incredible.
Some things. I don't think I would be crazy over you, but
I mean, you can also use Google and learn a lot.
God, she's dodging me left and right.
Why would you
My
want
body
her?
count's 0, but I wouldn't say body count really matters to me.
What?
Unless you're in the double digits, then that's crazy.
Oh, it's
You're a
okay. I'm in
moron.
quadruple digits, so we're good.
Yeah.
Don't simp for that woman.
No.
Acne chin. Don't
No.
do it.
You need to bail.
Bail.
Yeah.
And don't even bang and immediately leave. Just
No.
no.
No. You are in the aircraft. You don't even hook up your main parachute. The ramp goes down. You got 6 bells. You need to run out on the reserve because that aircraft's crashing. You don't want to be in there.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
He's like,
Next.
He's like,
That writes itself. Okay.
Ladies, if your man or woman
Look at
Wizard
that
sleeve. Wizard sleeve.
And look how fucking big that arm is and small that neck is.
Well, there's a reason why the camera angle stops at her tits. That is why.
does not buy you anything for Valentine's Day, flowers, the equivalent that you like of flowers, a coffee gift card, a coffee, donuts, literally anything.
Yeah, you
Okay,
need
if
some
your
more
man
donuts.
or significant other does not get you anything for Valentine's Day, leave them. Leave them. Okay?
Okay.
Because I don't want to hear, but it's a man-made holiday. No, I don't care. It's been around as long as I've been alive. At 31 years. I don't care if
31
it's
and you're that
man-made.
fat?
If your
Oh,
significant
you are
other
fucked.
does not get you anything for Valentine's Day, they don't love you. That's all I'm going to say. And you deserve better. Because you know what? Someone will. They will shower you with gifts
No, they
for
won't.
Valentine's
They'll
Day.
shower you with something.
But you gotta leave that ain't shit partner. So, anyway, love you. Have a great day.
Yes. I want love. I want compassion. I want the real deal. And I'm totally not a materialist, but if you don't get me something for Valentine's Day, I will leave you.
As I have the wizard sleeve on both arms.
And between her legs, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like a windsock made of biltong. We're moving on after that one nice and quick. I don't even want to think about her anymore.
Dating as a sex worker is incredibly difficult.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Oh,
Are you ready?
God.
Let's tie one on for this.
I feel like that goes without saying, and a lot of you are like, obviously, it would be hard to date someone and have someone take you seriously when you sell your holes. And I totally will agree with that.
Yeah.
I have not had any luck dating
No
while
shit.
I've been doing this job, and I don't really intend to because I want my focus to be on my business, making money, and setting myself up for life. But people often leave comments saying that because I have done this job, I will never be able to find the right person for me.
won't.
I will be single for the rest of my life,
More
even
than
when I
likely you
retire,
won't.
and I'm just going to be an old, sad cat lady. And to that
Correct.
specific part, I want to say that this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can understand why someone would not feel comfortable with dating a working girl while she's still working. We all have different boundaries. We all have different issues, maybe self-worth, maybe jealousy, etc. And that would be perfectly fine, okay? It just may be something that you're uncomfortable with. But when someone is no longer doing that job, and it is a part of their past and their history, and a history that you can see they use to set themselves up for life and be in a very comfortable, cushy financial situation. Why would that be an issue? Why is it that somebody's past is
you're
a
a whore.
concern to you at all?
Wow.
Because they didn't even know you during that past, right? And they're not actively being with other people while you're together. I have plenty of friends in the industry who have partners and have had partners the entire time they have been working
That's
doing
disgusting.
this job. It absolutely can happen, and I feel like it's a lot more likely to happen when you retire with that partner knowing what your history was. There are a lot of men out there who don't care about how many bodies you have
Called
or
simps.
how many
Simps.
people you've been with. It's not about that. That doesn't define your value to them. And that's exactly how it should be. Someone's past is their past. It wouldn't matter to me if my partner had been with 10,000 people. I just
would.
simply wouldn't care. I feel like that anger about how many people your
Just because
partner
you
has
say
been
it, that
with
makes it
stems
true.
from an insecurity and maybe a point of being like, oh, well, maybe I'm not that good in bed and she's going to know that I'm not that good in bed. I really don't think that I will struggle to date when I retire. I do admit that it's very difficult to date while doing this job. I don't think it's going to be an issue long term. I think
Oh,
when
yes,
I
it will.
retire, that's when I'll find the person, and I think
No.
that person is going to be perfectly fine with what I did for work. And if they're not,
Nope.
they're not the right person for me, because the person that's right for me would understand why I chose to do this, what I've been able to do with this, and why that doesn't define who I am as a person.
No.
Oh, the cope is so real. Like,
What?
you notice how these are the same women who think that all white people are responsible for slavery that happened 200 years before we were born. Okay? But yet, she can look into the future at a point where her present is the past and try to use that to justify moral treachery of her selling her holes to the lowest fucking bidder. And no, you're not going to find somebody that's going to understand all that. You want to know why? Because those dudes who would still wife you up after all that, you wouldn't want anything to fucking do with them in the first place.
Absolutely correct.
You're not going to desire any of those men because you will know in your heart you're a whore, and if they treat you like a lady, you will judge them for it because you know that they're poor judges of character.
All right.
Damn,
Now-
I'm talking loud.
Now,
Captain's
back in
going
the
up.
day, I was one of those guys like, well, her past doesn't matter.
Yes, it
and I
does.
paid for it dearly, almost with my life.
Her past
Yes,
doesn't
it does
matter.
matter.
The reason the phrase history repeats itself is so true is because the past is the single greatest predictor of future behavior.
Correct.
And it doesn't matter what color you are, what you got dangling or not between your legs. And if it's not dangling now, you keep doing what you're doing, honey, it will eventually.
You'll be playing guitar with that thing.
Yep.
Got danglers and wanglers.
Her past doesn't matter. Fast forward 2 weeks.
That's right.
To the doctor's office. You got herpetogonosyphilis,
Yep,
syphilis.
with a broken shoulder, neck, back, knee.
Yeah. Here's 2 shots, a Stern Talking 2, and some pills to take. And by the way, the HPV, that's forever.
All of it's forever, bro.
Yeah, you're riding that one into the dirt nap.
Mm-hmm. Your chlamydia clam called. Everybody at the seafood bar got sick. Next.
Dating is boring and men are not interesting. I do not care if I get a free meal, okay?
Says the dead inside female. You see those eyes?
Yeah.
She's already been ran through. You can tell.
time is not worth a $20 green curry at a Thai restaurant. Men get to stare at me for an hour, they get to giggle, they get to blush, they get to kick their little feet, and what do I get out of it? A meal that I could make myself, a meal that I could pay for myself. I have to stare at someone who's honestly not that attractive, let's be so real, and who brings nothing to the table. I don't care how much a man makes. If you can't make me laugh, you can't do a lot of other things. Women are taught to be perfect. Perfect. In the way that we look, in the way that we think, in the way that we act.
And you fail miserably.
Literally everything we do.
Yep.
And what are men taught? That the way that they are is okay. Men are taught that they're
This is actually the polar fucking opposite.
What's
Women are taught that their existence makes them the table.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. I don't know what fucking what psychedelic shit you've been smoking, honey, but this is 180 degrees the opposite.
But you could tell she walked across the stage to get her high school diploma with 1,000 cock stare.
And she's a 5 with Instagram filters. What does that tell you?
What was she smoking? Cock and crack, man.
Cock and crack, man.
Cock and
meth
crack.
and dicks. Meth and dicks all day long. You don't know my story. Yes, I do. It's meth and dicks.
is acceptable, regardless of what that existence is. I encounter men in their 20s who have acne.
There are women in their 20s
It's like,
who
did
also
you
have
not
acne.
get a skincare routine during COVID like I did? Why do you have a neck beard? You're on a date. Why didn't
Why
you
does your
brush your
pussy have a
hair?
neck
Why are
beard?
you wearing sneakers? Why aren't you even trying to look nice? You're not even trying. I asked them what they do
Says
for
the woman
fun.
in a
All
hoodie.
they go to work.
We don't care.
They go to the gym. I never see a bicep. I don't see any muscles. Like, what's it gonna take for
I don't
you?
see any tits.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't see a figure. I see a woman frumping it, drinking tea, wearing a hoodie, which is the same shit she would critique a man for wearing, going on the internet using Instagram filters instead of makeup to try to cover up for the fact that she's balled out, walled out, and stalled out. And she's projecting so much.
So you're saying she's a frumpinator?
She's a frumpinator, dude. This chick, you're killing me, Smalls.
You to pick up a book that isn't Atomic Habits.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't even care.
I don't care either. It just blows my mind. I'm like, how can somebody be so disconnected from reality at large?
Like, since I retired, when I went out and dated, I wore the same clothes I walked around in. Because I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I
did
am
the same
not
thing.
putting on that bullshit. I am literally, if you take me as I am, otherwise fuck off.
And honey,
I don't care.
If you want to know who's living life on easy mode, ask yourself this. Do you know of a man who is objectively a 6 who made $43 million last year taking off his clothes?
No.
Probably not. But you know Sophie Rain, don't you? She is an objective 6 who made $43 million last year on OnlyFans. You want to talk about life on easy mode? Look in the mirror at the Western woman.
All they gotta do is shake their tits and ass, and money flows.
There you go. Done and dun dun dun.
And when they get walled out and stalled out, something else doesn't flow as well because they fucked up their plumbing.
That's right.
Right.
Aunt Flo doesn't come to visit as often as she should because you get the cystic fibrosis of the uterus.
They got sterilized.
You got polycystic ovarian syndrome.
No eggs.
Yep.
Hitting the wall at 0 eggs per hour, honey.
A
Sorry.
lot of women who get fat have that problem as well.
It's very true. Very true.
Let's talk about some of the rules.
Oh, God. I was waiting. We were going to get to this one. I honestly thought this was a dude.
So did I.
That's why I grabbed the video sight unseen, just like, oh, this is a troon, and I threw it in my email, didn't even listen to it. And then I finally put up on the screen, listened to it. I was like,
it's a chick?
No Adam's apple. no, or Madam's apple.
It could be a troon. Huh?
This is a chick? Well, the voice doesn't sound like it's over frillified, if that makes any sense. You know, these troon dudes really try to make their voice sound all sexy. She's not doing that.
You would be surprised at how good people are doing at that, Blake.
Yeah. No.
Well, very well maybe, but either way, I was like, I sent a picture. My boy actually walked over just to give me like a hug and say, hey, I finished my school. And he saw that and he's like, what is that?
Avert your eyes, young one.
I was like, Clark,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
But, oh, man, you thought the entitlement was thick before. Coming from a person who looks like this. Oh, you could cut it with a chainsaw.
Let's talk about some of the rules that I have for the men in my life. I will not drive a man anywhere. If we're going somewhere together, he can come pick me up. If I have to drive myself there, then I'm just going to go somewhere alone. I don't pay for anything for a man. I won't pay for dinner. I won't pay for movie tickets. I won't pay for gifts. I do not buy anything for a man. If I'm going to pay for my own dinner, I'm going to eat it alone. I would much rather eat my dinner by myself. The fact that I'm allowing him to be in my presence. If I go to dinner with a man, I expect for him to pay for my dinner for me. I don't give men my phone number. I don't give men explanations. I don't give men straight answers. I don't answer most of men's questions. I require men to ask the question over and over and over again for me to identify whether or not they're actually serious about wanting to know the answer and to know more about why they want to know the answer. Sometimes men ask questions just as an ego validation to get you to answer them.
No, they don't.
No.
In order to date me.
I'm just laughing my balls off.
No.
Because
I asked twice.
This person not only has the crazy eyes, not only do they have vertical heterophoria syndrome like a motherfucker, not only does this person resemble Barbara Streisand, the fact that their nose is all fucked up so that they should only be shooting themselves from one fucking angle, not only does this person look like a dude, but they've suffocated their face in makeup to the tune of probably $300 just for what's there, and then they put filters on top of it, and I still wonder if it's a fucking dude.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'll ask a question twice.
Oh my gosh.
All right. If they don't answer, then I'll abandon the question, and then if that happens again, I usually am done.
I leave.
Yeah, I'm like
I'm done.
I'm out.
Now these next two go together like peaches and cream.
Okay.
All right. Now, but first, I want to know in the chat, what do you think? XX for biological female, XY for male for that video. I want to know what you think.
I think it's a troon.
It could very well be. That was my first instinct. It was only when I heard the voice and actually watched the video up close, I was like, now I know AI can actually do like the Adam's apple shaving and stuff. Like there's literally Down syndrome AI deep faking things that can change footage in real time, and they have OnlyFans accounts for this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how twisted our culture has become. But I'm curious what you think.
Oh.
Next one up here, and brace yourself for the lip filler.
Here is the funny thing
Oh my
about
God.
guys who are fuck boys. Anyway, that was a little aggressive. Anyway, they will fuck you. They will. Really good. They'll fuck you. They'll fuck the shit out of you so fucking hard.
That's what you deserve.
And you're like, I love you. and
Her
then they're
lips
like,
are so fake.
and then they run away.
Just like her laugh.
As they're saying, I love you, they're fucking bolting to
It's
the
a
other
bail
side of the
situation.
football field. Okay. And yeah, so they'll do that, and then you'll express your love for them, and then they'll be like, no. And then you'll be like, okay, well then I gotta go. And then you start bolting to the other side, and then they start chasing you. What the fuck is that about?
Not really.
She's fucking
What the
crazy.
fuck?
Yes, she is.
What the fuck is that about? Really?
She knows all
But
about
then
fuck
you turn
boys.
around
Yes,
and
she
they're
does.
there,
That's all she's attracted to.
and you're like, "Are you ready for me?" And they're like, "No, I just didn't. I don't want to lose you as a friend." Fuck off.
She's
Fuck,
crazy.
Man, I think about it sometimes, and I'm like, my
Same
life
girl.
would
Same
be
girl.
so much easier if I just liked nice guys, right? If I liked guys who were honest, guys who were kind, generous, thoughtful man who's gonna bring me flowers or something. I don't know. You know, if I liked guys who just went out of their way and thought about me. The bare minimum. If I just liked guys who gave me the bare minimum, that would be fucking awesome. But I am a little bit more below than that,
You're broken.
right? I
Yes.
like liars. I do. I'm gonna admit it. I like men who are assholes. Men
She
who are gonna
has
treat me
had
like
her
shit.
brains fucked out.
I do. I
Yes.
like men who are
Yeah.
gonna go out of their way.
I think
to
they're
make me
leaking out of her
jealous. And then they
lips.
come back and I'm like, babe, why'd you do that?
Both of them.
I like to feel something
All
because I'm
four.
a pretty happy person, pretty peaceful person on my own.
Bullshit.
So when I have
She
a guy
wasn't
come
very
in
happy in
and
the
fuck
last
up
one.
my
Much
life
longer.
and make me feel something. I'm like, I love this. I love this. This is so shitty and great. You know what I mean?
No.
No.
Do you know what I
don't.
mean?
No, you're fucking out
Okay,
of
I
your
didn't
mind,
ask
bitch.
for this life.
Yes,
I
you
didn't
did.
choose this life. This life chose me. Okay, I didn't ask my dad to leave. He just fucking did.
There you go.
There it is.
There it is. Wow.
Grok, show me her life with her father.
Wow.
Sorry, but this image does not exist.
That's another thing.
Just like pregnant Michelle Obama.
I've walked out on dates because some women had
Oh.
no relationship with their father at all. And I'm like, I'm out.
I swear, like the first video is bad enough. The second one is puking on a pile of shit. That's
And trust me, I know all about that. And yes,
wow. And the
that's
thing is,
bad.
like, if she didn't have that stupid fucking lip filler, and if she didn't have a body count in the triple digits, she would probably be very attractive.
Yeah.
I'd give her a 6. Maybe
She's out of
7.
her fucking mind.
These women, all it takes is like they start stacking eggplants in their fucking skeleton closet, and they go crazy. They get the SSRIs. They open their mouth and they go from a 7 to a 4.
Stacking eggplants.
You know, from a 7 to a 0 in my book, it's an instant walk off the lot.
Stacking eggplants, stockpiling sausage, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Barreling bananas.
Stashing the zucchini.
Stashing the zucchini.
Packing the pickle.
Oh, you're killing me.
Yep.
Oh, these people.
Wow.
Ooh, that's good times.
And you wonder why I drink so much.
Exactly. I'll drink to that.
Yep, same here.
Next.
Let's make an easy dinner for my cheating husband. Tonight he is craving hot dogs. So that's what I'm going to cook for him.
Looks good,
And
actually.
this is how I make his hot dogs. My husband loves dirty women. So I know that he is going to love this recipe. It'll remind him of his whores.
Why don't you just leave him then?
Well, okay. I mean, if he really is cheating on her,
If he's cheating on her, then
Okay.
you get what you get. You don't throw a fit. But just leave him.
just leave. Yeah, that's right.
Why do you gotta poison his food and put it all over the internet and shit?
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And
No.
especially
Hell
when
have
she-
no fury like a woman who thinks she's been scorned.
There you go. Thank you for correcting me.
Oh
There we
man,
go.
you know what? I'm gonna end this segment with a song.
Oh, I think I've
that
seen this
sums this up so beautifully, and I hope we don't get a copyright strike on YouTube, but I'm willing to risk it because this is beautiful with a capital B.
All right.
I've seen this one. This is fucking
Get ready
hilarious.
to laugh your fucking balls off.
You're gonna need a pregnancy test, cause you didn't have second thoughts. You haven't had your period since you let him hit it wrong. I have traveled the internet, searching far and wide. These single moms don't understand the power that's inside. Single mom, you let him hit she never used plan B. Now this bitch got 3 BDs. Single mom, oh, if it's no good, man, tell me why are you pregnant? Single mom, you let him hit it. What you gonna do? The footsteps will pull us through. Now are you because you want to be a single mom? You're a single mom. You're a single mom.
Oh my God.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Caser box.